Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. About 58, 60 degrees out here. Thought I'd give you guys a quick tour of the little homestead we have. We have about 1.6 acres or so. The goats down here have about an acre. And now we're in the pond. It's dry right now. There's a little bit back behind the pond. And here are our 4 miniature alpines. They're registered with the Miniature Dairy Goat Association. Right there's Sophia. There is Nibbles, Ellie, and Star. They're just out here munching on grass and stuff. Alright, I'm going to pause this and walk up to the chickens, otherwise it's very, very shaky while I walk and film at the same time. Alright, see you in a minute. Here's the chickens. We have about 25 chickens, I think, in here. This is their temporary pen. We're building a new hen house. It's right over there under that tarp. I'll have a video on the process of that to come. But for now, they're in here. Got some buff Orpingtons and some barred rocks and some red stars, I believe. Here's our little spot for our fall garden. I didn't have time to make a big area, and I may have got it planted too late. We'll see how it does. We have onions and radishes, some early variety corn, some green beans, okra. I think there's some cauliflower coming up. I really don't think that has time, but we'll see. Cucumbers and some squash back that way. And some sweet potato slips that I just had. And I just planned to see what they could do before the first frost, but I don't expect them to make much, if anything. Alright, over here are fruit trees. We have a pear here and right there. And an apple over that way. There's our ugly, ugly little pear tree. I guess it's big compared to the others, but we lost most of it in the drought. I made a video of us harvesting pears off it, though. I'll post that as well. We have a plum way over there. And right through there by that blue bucket is a almond tree. I also have a apricot over there by that far blue bucket. Alright, let's go over to my greenhouse, see what's growing in there. Before we go in the greenhouse, I'll show you my little flower garden. It's just made in an old tractor tire. I had a volunteer watermelon grow in there. Pardon the tall grass, but you can see the watermelon right down there. We've got over here a couple of fig trees. We've got one there and one down there. There's also one around here. Down there. This is where my garden's going to be back here. We're clearing this area out. There's also going to be a fence that goes along about where those trees are. Right in here. I did my greenhouse in the back to Eden method. It's worked really, really well in here. The dirt is wonderful. I have a eggplant, a really nice eggplant growing right there. Back there I have some carrots in that little pot. Some goji berries. I've promised a few to a couple of my friends. And that was my Swiss chard, but there's not much left of it. It'll grow back though. We have a orange and lime tree in these 2 pots. I have a little pecan growing there and 2 magnolias. My grandma gave me those. I have some kale over there. Back there in that far corner is mint. They have a goji berry growing right up through the middle of it. Right there. I don't know how it'll do in there, but we'll see. Over here I have some beets planted. In the back corner I threw some lettuce seed. We'll see if it grows. And I have a little tomato plant right over there. It was in a pot and it wasn't doing well, so I just stuck it in there. That's my little greenhouse. That's about all I've got to show you guys. I had some raised beds out here, but the Bermuda grass took them over. I'm going to try something different with those this fall. And that's our place.